Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a review request from a player over on the Oceania server, my home server. He's Diamond 4, this is a Sylas jungle game of his, he goes 7-5-3, it is a loss. So, also to note, this is on patch 10.3, Sylas was nerfed around 2 patches ago. I really don't think he's a jungler anymore. They really butchered him in terms of jungle clearing. You can't auto attack in between like your abilities anymore, so I just think it's really just sort of butchered his efficiency and stuff. He's much better in terms of a mid lane champ. You can maybe pick him here and there in the jungle, but I just don't think it's optimal. Why do you want me to review this game specifically? So he goes, I put the team ahead early purely by myself through jungle tracking and got a big lead on myself. At one point I think I was 5-0. Struggled to solo carry the game. Wanted to know if you think that was winnable. Did I make any crucial mistakes which snowballed the game out of control to the point where it was no longer winnable? Great. Alright, so I'll take a look at this. I mean, I love looking at games where you're super far ahead and then you just lose it at some point. I mean, despite the fact that Sylas might be a weak, like if you can get a good early game off and you're 5-0, like you scale really well. Like the new Sylas scales, I think, better than the old Sylas. So I think that, I mean, still definitely can win this game very easily being 5-0. Specific moments of the game, want to focus on. Played early game pretty good, I think. More so want to focus on the mid game and translate my early lead to win. Great. Alright, so look at that. We'll talk about your win condition in a second. Let's take a look at your runes first. You're going Conqueror, which is pretty standard. Triumph, Alacrity. Alright, so you are against a Twisted Fate here. Nami has some CC. I mean, I guess that you're looking to go attack speed here and build Merc Treads. If I can take Tenacity in this tree, I'll take it. And then maybe give me the option to get Ninja Tarbs. Maybe even still want to double up for the CC just to make this TF like really useless. And then you go Last Stand here, which is fine. Arbor Collection, Ravenous Hunter, which is good. And attack speed, AP, armor. Okay, so these are good Sylas jungle runes. I mean, this was pretty much the old standard. Sylas, I think people still actually do run Conqueror now, even in the mid lane, but I think Electrocute also works for him. I'm actually not too sure myself. I'm not a mid laner, so don't take my advice on that. Okay, so let's talk about your win condition now. So you said probably my bot slash mid, but I think I pathed top, so I can't remember because I wanted to look for a 2v2 counter gang top because of Darius' strong snowball potential. My goal this game was to deny Lee's early presence as much as I could and simultaneously farm up so I could hide out scaling. Great, that is a great win condition. I think that this is your win condition here. Especially, I mean, you obviously do it. You know, you're 5-0. But I really do like this bot lane gank. Like, this is hard CC, denying the like these guys scale very well. And Nami Kaisa, if you can shut down early, get these guys snowballing, the amount of CC you guys have in here, like they will not move. Between Senna, Leona, even yourself, mid is definitely going to be gankable. And TF is, if a really good TF can control wave to a point where it might not be gankable, but this being Diamond 4, I still think you could maybe look to do this. But, I mean, you have options everywhere this game. I really do think so. I mean, Sylas is still a pretty good early skirmisher if you get your abilities off. And Darius, yeah, I mean, Darius into set. I don't actually know too much about that matchup, to be honest. I mean, Darius is very strong in terms of if he can get that grip on them, get the slows going, get those bleed stacks, like he's really dangerous as well. And set obviously doesn't exactly have any sort of abilities to like escape except for obviously his ult when he's level 6. So yeah, I mean, I think you could do whatever this game, but in general I think I really want you to be focusing bot side, so that would be my focus win condition. But as you said there, just tracking the enemy jungler, enemy Lee Sin himself, and then you outscaling, hide outscaling, that is also a very good win condition. Okay, so let's jump into the game here. You do chuck a ward here, and red, I mean, I guess you're sort of scared for an invade potentially. I would rather look to ward here. Sometimes I actually like to ward here. And what this ward does, it actually protects the potential from Lee Sin doing red Krugs and then going on an invade. So, and it also, you want to get like the perfect position. Like, I sometimes experiment with this. Sometimes you can potentially put it in a spot where you can see here and if they walks in here. But if they're going to invade, they're going to walk through here, right? So I think this ward obviously is really good in case they do the red Krugs invade. Like, I think this ward isn't as effective because this will expire by the time Lee Sin could potentially be doing red Krugs if he does that path. Okay, so starting on red buff here, doing Krugs. I do like this. I really like clearing Krugs on junglers that are looking to just outscale. It's very efficient jungle path, getting these guys getting levels, and then you can go back bot for the second Krugs. And I actually do really like this. I do think doing Krugs there is really good. Okay, so you actually see Lee Sin top here, and he's done red to a straight top gank. So you decide not to invade the blue buff, so potentially could be looking to trade sides of the map here. Yeah, so I mean, Darius just had to flash. Set is potentially going to have priority. I think that the right decision here was literally just go blue, get this Scrying Orb, and then looks to literally just do blue buff. But you actually do see Lee Sin here. So he's level 2, you're level 3 right now. So this is actually really good for you. Really good. E onto the TF, get the kill. Alright, awesome. First blood. I can see how you start getting snowballing here. Alright, cool. So, help push out this Echo. Great. I would be looking at Lee Sin CS right now. So the obvious path he's done right now is red Krugs. He's low health, he needs to base. Literally just go in here, take his Raptors, leave one up. This will accelerate you even further and put Lee Sin even further behind. Then you can do Rift Sculler, and then look to the clear bot side, and then go back down bot for Krugs. Okay, so you actually haven't done Raptors here, so this is a bit of a mistake. I think you definitely could have got that. Okay, so I'm looking at this bot wave right now. Again, I'm really looking at bot for ganks. So this is actually going to start pushing, potentially. I mean, again, it depends exactly what if Senna and Leona start trying to hard push back. Potentially need to skip your Gromp and yeah, this is a very big wave right now. I think you should definitely base after the blue and then go straight down. Okay, you actually do this. Awesome stuff. Alright, they actually, I mean, they really hard push backer. So they, you see, this is a moment where I actually would have told my Senna and Leona, looked at the wave and be like, hey, let it push, I'm coming to gank bot. Like they've actually pushed it back now. Like they've really hard pushed this. Like obviously Leona has Targons. So a bit annoying in terms of a gank. But you're actually coming down here. Okay, this is actually still really good. I mean, this is tracking 101 as well. We obviously know that Lee Sin is bot side. He would have conceded top side to you. Coming for this gank, they're pushed up now. So I mean, either or. I mean, if you plan for a counter gank here, this works as well. Obviously, I'm not in your head. I don't know what you were thinking here. But this is really good. Sylas coming for counter ganks is awesome. You've got the base. You've got a Fiendish Codex here, so you're very strong compared to Lee Sin. He hasn't based yet. Alright, this is excellent gameplay. Excellent pathing. Excellent idea to just skip Gromp. Wolves know there was going to be something bot, potential for the counter gank, or even for, let's say if they did push that to come gank it. So, really good example right here of reading the map, looking at lanes. Okay, so I'd potentially be looking to just full clear up to top side, and then look to go base and go back down to dragon. That would be my next game plan. Okay, so Kai'Sa's actually getting pretty greedy here. This actually might be an opportunity for you to do dragon. She needs to really base. She hasn't based yet. Senna's base. She has a pickaxe. You're going top side. No. You're going straight to... Alright, so I love that you're going for dragon here. The fact that bot lane has 100% needs to base. You're going to have priority of this. I mean, you have priority theoretically mid. And actually, Lee Sin's trying to steal this from you. Okay, really greedy by Lee Sin. Pick him up. I don't know if exactly you knew he was there, but that was the right decision to do dragon, 100%. Bot lane had to base. And again, this is another thing. Looking at the position, like, you've done it again. This is great read for anyone watching, you know, in lower elos. This is why using your FKs, I emphasize it all the time. Looking at wave positions, look what is going to potentially happen. Looking at the size of the wave. So, like, you know, if you got an opportunity to objectives, take the opportunity, like Sylas has done here. So you look to base. I do like that you haven't done your red as well. It would have been very awkward for you to do your red. There's not much more for you to do here than base. Save your red for potential ganks later. Top Rift Scuttler's up. I would go straight to top Rift Scuttler. Then you can maybe look to clear back down to bot, maybe re-gank, or even gank mid. I mean, you do have a lot of options. You're 3-0 Sylas right now. Okay, so you actually buy Dark Seal here. Okay, I really don't like Dark Seal on Sylas. I don't care how far ahead you are. Dark Seal is more of an item for... I mean, obviously it's a high-risk, high-reward item, right? I mean, if you're confident you're not going to die, but the fact that Sylas is like a really all-in-ish champ, like he does have some sort of escape, like it's sort of just like a... I think 2 control wards here is better. Just so you can start looking to get objectives, start pressuring the map. the fact that you don't have control wards at 7 minutes right now, I just really don't like this. This is going to make the game a little bit more difficult for you. And Dark Seal, I mean, again, it's a great snowball. It could work for you, but it's a risk that I wouldn't take, especially on Sylas. I'll take it on Eve or Elise or something like that. Champs that I know can be pretty safe. All right, I really like you've done Rift Scuttler here. I said that's what I'll do anyway, and this is a really good, you applying the rule of jungle fundamentals, vision first, then do your camp. So you could have easily done Wolves and Gromp, but you've come here to do your Rift Scuttler, secure vision for your Darius, your mid, just get that off the map, get some experience and gold from it. It's really, really good to do that. Alright, so we're coming mid now. Leona's collapsing. This is actually going to be a really good fight for you. Just dead, just one shot. Yeah, I love it that you just base for Runic Echoes. That's a huge item spike for you. Okay, so push in mid. I think this is also a good opportunity for you to do Rift Herald. The set's pretty low. Oh, okay. Darius dies there. Alright. That is not ideal, but yep, we can still do Rift. I doubt Set will be checking this. I doubt this is watered as well. Alright, this is a really good early game from you. You're 4-0 right now. Like, pretty much flawless stuff. Like, this is really good. Let's take a look. I mean, I'm looking at the time controls here. I have an idea of what's going on here, especially here. Like, just the fact you don't have control wards. But let's see. Let's see. So just clearing this now. Top side, looking to come help mid. Darius is roaming down. Leona's collapsing. You're waiting patiently, using your Echo as your bait. This is good. Okay, so keep pushing this in. I like it. I don't like this. Okay, so map awareness 101. Senna's not here. Kai'Sa, I mean, I don't know if you know where she is right now, but she's missing. End of the day, she's not on bot. This is a potential 4 versus 5 fight. TF has ultimate. There's no reason for you to fight here. You're 4-0 Sylas with 400 gold. You have 2 Dark Seal stacks. Just don't. Right now, I need you to really prioritize getting Wolves, basing, spending your. You're gonna have about 1400 gold at that point. Getting 2 controls, getting your items, getting your Sork shoes, or I mean, actually, or you actually need Merc Treads this game. You versus TF because you didn't take tenacity. Yeah, like you said, it's not here. 4 versus 5. Come on. It's a risk you shouldn't take. Like, where's Kai'Sa? Where's Kai'Sa? Where's Kai'Sa? Echo ults to get away. Okay, so luckily you do survive there. You burn the Nami Flusher. Kai'Sa actually doesn't show up here. She actually shows up now here pretty late. So she does eventually show in the mid. I mean, I could have seen that going pretty south, to be honest. Okay, so we do Raptor Camp. Okay, do Wolves. No, you're going bot side to do red. I mean, I can actually start to see what's going to happen right here. Just the fact you haven't based, you spent your gold. Start thinking about Dragon. You know, it's spawning, like you got it at 6 minutes, 30 seconds. It's going to be spawning in about 90 seconds. Like, you need to come here and prepare for it. That's the biggest thing. Get your control wards. You're wasting a lot of time here. Like, just do your Wolves, Gromp, base for Dragon. Dragon's now coming up in a minute. Maybe you don't even have time to do your Wolves and Gromp now. And now you're staying on the map. Okay, so, I mean, I almost could say you lose a game off here. And it looks like this is what happens in the time controls. So let's play it out here. I want to show you exactly why. I mean, right now, you haven't spent your gold. So you're much weaker than you could have been for this Dragon fight. Like, theoretically, you are... So you have 1800 gold. The team gold right now, it's pretty even. The fact that you haven't just clicked the base button, recalled to spend your gold, the biggest thing is not 2 control wards as well. That's another huge thing. Is you basically have like, what, 16k gold now for no reason. Just because you haven't hit the base. And you definitely had many opportunities to base. So look at this. You just walk in here. I mean, you don't know if you're walking around over wards. You have Rift Herald still. Oh, that's the other thing as well. In terms of, you need to really be thinking about how to use Rift Herald. I mean, obviously Rift Herald you could use to pressure an objective to get Dragon. But I would be really looking to break bot with Rift. Like, that would be my thing. I think mid is very difficult. The fact you're versing a Twisted Fate. Top is just, don't even worry about top right now. It's a 3-0 set to a 0-3 Darius. Again, the best thing here is base, go straight bot, Rift Herald, pressure this, then go do Dragon. Free Dragon, set this up properly. So now you're fighting, again, without items, without control wards. This is just a dice roll. You're forced to use Rift mid. Everyone's mid here. They just defend it super easily, so you've wasted Rift as well. I mean, you do use it to distract them, but it looks like you guys all die here. So there you go. There's your Dark Seal stacks gone. 3 members die. Your Senna and Leona has died. Kaiser and Nami are now going to start scaling. TF is 2-1-2, and you've lost your Dark Seal stacks. And you're giving shutdown gold to who? To Twisted Fate. This stuff throws you games. You didn't have to do this. Set it up properly. Set it up patiently. There's no way the enemy team was just going to just steal this. Like you had... Echo was doing fine. Your bot is very... I mean, there's no way they should be able to face check River if you control this correctly with Leona and Senna. Like it's suicide for a Nami Kaiser. You could have set that up properly, and that's what you needed to do. Okay, so you lose a lot off this. Not good. So you're going bot now. Clear, clear, clear. Alright, I like that your bot helping these guys defend this. Oh, you see, you actually don't have 2 controls from base again. Because I'm thinking right here, okay, come down here, pressure this. Come here, get a controller down here, make sure that any team can't walk up to this tower. Obviously, you do need to worry about TF, and there is missing pings coming, but you can just play it patiently. If TF is looking to come roam down here, Echo just gets free priority, then you guys can just 4v4. I think your 4v4 is still stronger, honestly. I mean, look at this Nami just by herself here. Like, obviously, TF was coming down. You wouldn't need to be... But this was your opportunity to create plays. Like, this is why controls are so damn important. You don't need a refillable potion anymore. You have Dark Seals of 0 stacks. That's pretty useless. Yeah, I think that was an opportunity to get back into the game here. So now you're sort of just wasting the time now. Like, it's pretty obvious Echo's roam down here. You're losing your entire topside jungle. You're probably going to lose Rift Child if you show here. And now here come in the foul ganks. Again, you don't know if you're walking over any wards. Let's look at this out of curiosity. I mean, look at all these wards you're walking over. Ward here, ward here. You can't do anything bot. So you're definitely in a bit of a sticky situation right now. Like, this is not good for you. Like, you were in the driver's seat this game. You could have won this game for your team. Alright, so we are looking to fight mid here. I mean, this set is really damn strong. We're using a lot of abilities on set. Okay, Lee Sin's just sort of just dying now for free. Caster's bots. This is a hard 4v4. Okay, cool. Still winning these fights, which is good. We're doing some good mechanical stuff here. Echo's actually... Your Echo's doing pretty well. Get the kill on TF. Alright. So, you need to start thinking at this stage. You definitely, I wouldn't say you can do Rift Herald right now. Set's going to probably be back on the map to defend it. You guys are really too low. You don't have vision control of it. You need to just break a tower. Like, you should have broken a tower, like, with Rift Herald before. Or, like, I mean, think about it. If you rifted bot, this would be gone by now. You know, even if you just got turret plates with it. But my general rule for Rift Herald is to be using it to get towers, don't just get plates. I mean, if you have no choice, you have no choice, like if it's going to expire, but that should be your mindset when using Rift Herald. Like, Senna can't get this tower now, which is not good for you at all. Like, this is not exactly objective focused right for you. Alright, so you base, still no 2 control wards. You're just making the game 10 times more difficult for yourself. I don't think you've won this game, which is just not on. Like, that. You're not going to win games as a jungler in Diamond if you're not buying control wards. Alright, so Leona's dead. You guys are just going to need to concede Dragon here. See you later, Dragon. I know that Lee Sin is dead, but this is, again, testament and the consequence of you not buying any control wards. Just trade Rift Herald for it. Caster's starting to get very strong here. Like, I think that you also almost... Like, your time is almost gone for getting your bot lane ahead as a win condition. I mean, you still are pretty strong, but... I mean, Set can pretty much deal with you pretty well as well. Wasting time bot, again, should have just traded Rift Herald for it. Now you definitely lose Dragon. Okay, so Echo's fighting in, like, no vision, and Darius is bot. This is another 4 versus 5 fight. We do get some kills, but yeah, you guys will die. I mean, this is simple numbers game. 4 versus 5. Even if you use all your abilities to kill one person, you're too far extended there, and 4 of you guys die. You're going to lose mid tower here, which is the worst tower to lose in the game. Going to lose Rift Herald. Like, I mean, I can pretty much see it goes downhill from here. I just want to take a look at this fight that they get the inhib off, and then we'll, I think I'll wrap up this review. So yeah, again, team fight, 4 versus 5 without Darius. Still, you do have finally a control ward. You do have one, but you get picked and die here. All right, so you have no win condition anymore. You're not strong enough. You're the other Ducks, you're 0 stacks. Your center and Leona Lane 0-7. Darius is 0-5. Kai'Sa is just out of control. Nami Kai'Sa, really good scaling combo. All right, so you definitely had opportunities. I mean, you know, I can't say you would have won this game or not, but you were in the driver's seat. You could have made these proactive plays. You could have set up Dragon way better. That's the biggest thing. And I want to emphasize here, setting up objectives. So important. And it shows here the consequences of you not setting up objectives properly. So that's going to wrap up this review here. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or you want to challenge any of my thinking in this game. Definitely would love to chat. I love, you know, obviously trying to find out my flaws in my thinking as well. And just good to get other people's perspectives. So thanks for watching it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.